Good afternoon. This is Gwen, the Crafty Lady, CraftyLadiesDesign.com. I haven't done a YouTube for a while, and I have several new followers, and I really appreciate it. I made this tag mini album on Ustream. I also now have a Ustream channel that I'm having shows on every Tuesday. Every other Tuesday, I'm on my channel, Crafty Lady. Every other Tuesday, I am on Scrapadabadoo Crafts. Ustream channel. I'm on from 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 3 or 3:30. We sometimes run over. I had one of my followers that I had a problem with some recordings. I accidentally deleted several recordings, and I made this mini album. I call it the tag album because it virtually holds a lot of tags and memorabilia, and there's tags up here. And I lost part of the instructions on my Ustream program, and I had on Scrapadabadoo Crafts Ustream program finish this up. There again, we had problems with the recordings. It would stop recording, it would start recording. So I'm going to redo this for some of my followers that wanted to see the instructions on Ustream and let them watch it here. Now, this will probably, we'll do about 25 minutes at a time. This will probably take 3, maybe 4 shows to complete the album, but I would like to complete it. It's a chipboard album. Here is the front. It has a chipboard spine that measures 1.5 inches, and here is the back. The inside is pages made out of one piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock cut down. I have the instructions, and the paper I used on this is Graphic 45's French Country. I'm not going to use that paper again. I'm going to use a Bo Bunny paper that is called Weekend Market. I don't want two of them the same, and I may use them as gifts, or we have been giving away some things on our Ustream programs, so I may do that as well. Of course, I embellished the outside. There's a lot of the sunflowers in the paper collection, and these are I Am Roses flowers here, and I've used some little Steinman and baby roses, and the little sunflowers. I bought these little sunflowers, quite frankly, in the flower department at Hobby Lobby, I believe. And I've got some metal. This is a Tim Holtz metal, says inspired. These other 2 metal pieces, they were in my stash. And this is a cut apart out of the paper collection that I mounted on a piece of rust-colored cardstock, and then I mounted that on top of a piece of chipboard, and I raised it up with some foam tape so I could scoot things under it. There are 6 pages in all, and there again we'll go through making each page. Each page is made the same. You fold it to the paper, and as I say, we'll show you this is just a little chipboard tag. Here's a little tag from the collection. I made these tags. I'll give you the dimensions for the tags, ergo the tag mini. This the journaling tag I made off of my computer. I just cut 4 by 6 photo sheet sizes, run them through my computer, put journaling with the journaling lines on the back. You could journal as well. I covered all the collection with paper. We will cover the pages with the paper before we fold up the pockets. Each pocket is the same. Now when you fold it and after you attach it to the binding system, and we're going to use a hinge type binding system, and I'll go through the explanation on that. I do it a little bit differently than it's been done. I've made another tag as well that goes in the top. I, for some reason, didn't get that one finished. I apologize. Oh, no. Well, wait a minute. What do we got here? Oh, no, I didn't get it. Okay. These tags are angled on both corners, and I did not put grommets in them. And these are journaling tags, photo tags, whatever you want to use it for. And they fit down in this right here. There's a pocket after you fold your pages and you adhere them. And this goes back in on the front of your journaling ticket. This is just a little tag out of the collection. There again, there's a tag on the back. I use 2 colors of tags in this particular book, the green and the yellow. The yellow ones I used twine and kind of singed the edges. The green ones, because I picked up the color, the green ones I used a ribbon. There again on one page, the front of each page has the journaling tag and then the green tags. And then there again is the big tag in the back. So all of the pages are the same. They're embellished a little differently. A lot of stuff out of the little chipboard pieces. I made this one myself. We'll do some of that. I fussy cut this out and stuck it on the back. And I guess here's a little tag that could fit down in there as well. Got it upside down. There we go. And this, I fussy cut the chicken out. There are 2 tags stuck behind the chicken. He's a little fragile because you couldn't back him with chipboard, and he is a fussy cut chicken, opposed to one that come with the chipboard tags and so like that. So the back is plain. It is a spine, chipboard spine. I wrapped the pages on this. I made this all flow the same. I think I'll do the same on this one. And so let's get started on it. As I say, some of my followers wanted to see it. They didn't get to see the beginning. The beginning we lost. I lost. My fault. I did it. So let's get started. I'm going to use this Bo Bunny collection. You may still be able to get this collection at either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I forget where I got it. It's called Weekend Spent. It's kind of a shabby look, a vintage look with the colors and the shading. I'll use Vintage Photo to stain. I love this paper. I've made a lot with this paper. You can use any paper collection you'd like. There are no chipboard pieces with this paper collection. And I do use a lot of those. We certainly will embellish with flowers and metal, but we'll make some ourselves. I love this collection. Here's the back side of the rule. Oh, I love this one. Some of you may have it. This is kind of a basic. Something like this would be good for our cover, so it's not so busy to. Oh, I love this one too. It's just a beautiful collection. And as I say, this is drawers. You have 2 pages. These are books, like in a library. I love books. I read all the time. I belong to 2 book clubs. And here's just books. These could be cut apart. They are cut aparts per se. Here's a navy blue. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Might use that as a cover. I never know what I'm going to do, and I apologize all the time. I don't have... here's another page. Here's the back. Beautiful paper. I just don't know what I'm going to do until I do it, quite frankly. I do have, you can write down the dimensions. I will post the cutting instructions on my blog spot, craftyladydesigns.com. I'm also having a giveaway on my Ustream program. If I know probably some of my followers on YouTube do come and see me on my Ustream program. I'd like you to go by my blog spot and sign up. If you sign up on my blog spot and mention it, and I'll show it here later, I made a mini album out of a Ritz Cracker box. And I'm going to show that, as I say, later. If you go to my blog spot, sign up, leave a comment, and mention the Ritz Cracker Mini, I am going to give that away. We'll draw the names that have signed up and your name. I'm going to keep a list of those names. And on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Crafty Lady, that is my Ustream channel's name, Gwen Castile, Crafty Lady. And if you go to my blog spot, you can get to my Ustream channel. You can get to Scrap-a-Dabba Do's Ustream channel, Scrap-a-Dabba Do Crafts on Ustream. You can go directly from my blog spot. I do have a Facebook page, Gwen Castile, and I can post it on there as well. So I will have the cutting instructions. I don't know what paper I'm using yet, but we're not ready to do that. The first thing we're going to do is make our pages. It's just beautiful paper. Now it has a page of alphas and some stickers that comes with it. I very seldom use it, but here's some stickers that we'll probably use. So let's get started on the pages. The first thing we're going to do is you'll need a pack of paper, and you will need 6 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I am going to use black. Let's see. Let me see. Use black or craft. I'm going to use black. This is dark brown, and there is some black. I'm going to use black. For the tags, some craft color and some rust color. So you're going to need 6 8.5 by 11 pieces of cardstock, your choice. And I just getting good at this. I just happen to pull them out. As I say, we're going to run this 20 minutes. This will be video 1 on the Tag Mini, and so on and so forth. So we're going to start with the pages. You're also going to need some medium weight chipboard. You are going to need your paper pack, your chipboard, and your cardstock. We're going to start out with cutting our pages. This is a very easy, and I had compliments on this from some of my followers and the gals that come. It's very simple little mini, and it looks really pretty. It holds a lot of photos. We're going to take our cardstock. No, I'm ahead of it. We got to cut it first. We've got to cut it first. We're going to cut 6 pieces of the cardstock at 9 by 8.5. I'm all hemmed in here. 9 by 8.5. So this is already 8.5. We're going to cut the long side, the 11-inch side, at 9. We'll cut all of them first. 9 by 8.5. I'll cut 2 at a time here. Cut your 11-inch side, your long side, at 9. And of course you already have and save these. These are good to make construction strips out of. I don't know if you've made those. If you haven't, we use those to put our projects together, to attach them, your chipboard if you're building something. Okay, 9 by 8.5, and one more, 9 by 8.5. This part goes pretty quick. I did that at 8. You've got to do it correctly. I apologize. I use that for a tag. We'll do this again. How about 9 by 8.5? Put that one aside. We'll use it for something, for tags or something. It's no big deal. And as I say, save these strips because they're really great for making construction strips. So we have 6 sheets that are 9 by 8.5. We're now going to score. We're going to score the 8.5 side. If you're a card maker, the 8.5, if you score it at 4 1/4, that is one way to make an A2 card. Score your 8.5 side. This is 8.5 this way. This is 9 this way at 4 1/4. Then you're going to turn it on the left-hand side, and you're going to score at 2 inches. We've scored it, I mean, you see it, at 4 1/4 this way. On the 8 1/2 side, you turn it 90 degrees, and on this 9-inch side, you score it down 2 inches. And you do that to all 6 pages. 8 1/2 side, 4 1/4, turn 90 degrees, score it at 2. 8 1/2 side, score at 4 1/4, turn 90 degrees, and score at 2. 8 1/2 side, score at 4 1/4, turn it 90 degrees, score at 2. 8 1/2 side, score at 4 1/4, turn it 90 degrees, and score at 2. 8 1/2 side, score at 4 1/4, turn it 90 degrees, and score at 2. There are the pages scored. Now, I'm going to put this aside. You have your pages scored, the 8 1/2 side. You're going to fold this in half. No, I'm sorry. Fold up the bottom first. Fold up your 2-inch bottom, line it up, and burnish it across the bottom, and then turn it and fold it in half. This gets a little thick down here, but it'll be okay, and then burnish it. And I go back over the end. There is your page. There's your pocket, and here's a pocket. And this is what's going to attach on your hidden hinge or your hinge system. So there's your page. You fold up the 2 inches on the bottom, and then you fold it in half, you score it, and burnish it. Fold up your 2 inches on the bottom. I know I'm repeating myself. And then you fold it in half. This gets a little thick, as I say, so I kind of go over it really well. And this is pretty good paper. There's page 2. Burnish it. Mind frame, I hope. Like for you, I know I have some good followers here on my Ustream, and this is the first Ustream I've done for a while. I'm going to try to do some more. You fold up your bottom. But to come and join me, and I'd like some more followers on my blog spot. It's Crafty Lady Designs with an F, or F with an S. Followers on my blog spot, because then you get notice of my programs. I'm constantly pasting photos and projects that we're making. As I say, I'm on the design team for Scrap-A-Dab-A-Doo. Scrap-A-Dab-A-Doo is an online craft store out of the state of Washington and Hawaii. They have marvelous products, a lot of Horseboat Bunnies and Graphic 45s and Tim Holtz and Prima and on and on and on. And they have great shipping fees. They do the best they can. Carol can pack a shipping box better than anybody I've ever seen. Friday night also, before I get into this, Friday night we are going to have a special program Friday night on my channel, Crafty Lady Ustream channel. We are going to do a special, I'm going to make a special book. It's a hat box book. It'll be at least maybe a 3-hour program. Friday night on my Ustream channel, Crafty Lady. It will be 7 o'clock U.S. Eastern Standard Time. So come and join us on that. It's supposed to be a really great event starting tonight through Monday or through Sunday. Scrap-A-Dab-A-Doo is having special Ustream programs. Most of the designers that's on the design team, about 5 of us, are giving a special program, offering a special program with special items, special projects that we're doing. So come and join us. I'll repeat that at the end for you. I'm almost at 20 minutes, and we just got our pages. So I'm going to go about another 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to start a second video. I don't like to really go on Ustream. I don't like to really go over 20, and we're at 20. So what we've done, we've taken our 6 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. We've cut it down to 8.5 by 9. We've scored it down the middle on the 8.5 side, down the middle at 4 1/4. We've scored it across the bottom, turned it 90 degrees. This is 4.5 score line. We've turned it 90 degrees, scored it 2. You fold it up at the bottom and you fold it in half and burnish it real well. We are at 20 minutes, and as I say, we're making the tag mini, and I'm going to stop this video and start video number 2. There'll be at least 3 to 4 videos, so please stay tuned, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Thanks so much.